This is part 2 to my updated 2019 PS2 collection. It should be the last part. Should be. This one I don't have a cover for, so I just made one for it. Space Race, which is a Looney Tunes racing game that is taking place in space. Hint the title of the game. ATV Off-Road Fury 1. They made 4 of these games, and I only have 2 of them. They're trying to bring the series back, because I saw that they brought another entry in the series on Nintendo Switch, so they are trying to bring it back. So that's cool. ATV Off-Road Fury 2. And what's great about these games, especially in the first one, you can just go around and have fun in 2-player mode, and you can just crash into an invisible wall, and it would just throw you backwards, and you can just have a whole lot of fun with it. You don't even have to play it serious if you really don't want to. Gran Turismo 3 A-Spect. I'm not sure what that stands for. I'll have to do some research. I don't know if there's a part 2 to this or not. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a racing game, and I don't know why, but I didn't. But this is also a racing game as well. Need for Speed Underground. There is a part 2 to this, but I don't have it at the moment. I do plan to get it someday. When, I don't know, but I will get it though. It's a racing game. You can do drifting in it, and drag racing and all that good stuff. Ford Racing Off-Road. Hint at the title, it's Ford Vehicles Racing. So yeah. Ford Mustang, The Legend Lives. Mustang Cars racing game. I'm not sure how to say this title really. I'm just going to put I'm just going to say Superbike World Championship, but it's got some other titles on there as well. It's a motorcycle type racing game, but I think it's more of the terms of street bike racing game. Say Freestyle. It's a dirt bike racing game, or you can just do tricks and stuff and get points. It's pretty crazy. It's got a bunch of crazy tricks that you can do, and the tracks are insane. And check it out. It's pretty different. Midnight Club 2. I believe this is a racing game, or it may be something else. It is made by Rockstar, so it may not just be a racing game. There may be more to it. I haven't really played this before, but yeah, I have a feeling it's more than just a racing game. It looks like it may be a open world game like Grand Theft Auto. I think that's what that appears to be from the back cover. I haven't played it yet, like I said. Crazy Taxi. I played this a long time ago on another system, but it's basically you drive a taxi and you're crazy driving it downtown and all that. Hint at the title of what it is. Delta Force Black Hawk Down. It's a army combat shooting game. Same goes for most of the Call of Duty games, which is Call of Duty 2 Big Red Collector's Edition. Same goes for these games as well. SOCOM 2 U.S. Navy SEALs. This one is brand new, and it may probably stay this way. SOCOM 3 U.S. Navy SEALs. Brand new, as you can tell. Never been opened. Continuing with the Army shooter type games, Medal of Honor Frontline. I'm sleepy. I should have had this with the other ones, but I didn't. SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs Combined Assault. I may be pronouncing that wrong. I believe this is the 4th game in the series, and I'm just missing the first one, and I'll have them all. Now this, well, I guess I'll do this one next. Greg Hastings Paintball Tournament Max D. Hint at the title, I would imagine. I have not played it yet. It's a paintball shooting game. You have tournaments with paintball shooting. I would imagine that's what it is. I don't know how to say this word, but it's a hunting game. Trophy Bucks. That title, that name right there is famous for a lot of those hunting games. But there you go. I only have the second one. I don't have the first one. Star Wars Battlefront 2. This is an online shooting game, but you can play it offline. But I think it says online, but you can play it offline. Okay, that's what it is then. I played it one time. It was pretty fun. I just got to get back to it. And that's the truth. There's a lot of these games I never haven't even played yet, and I started them, and I got to get back to them, and that's just the way it is. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness. Pretty much like all other Tomb Raider games. Exploration, going through tombs and solving puzzles and shooting with your guns for enemies and stuff like that. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider Anniversary. That's a trilogy right there, which I don't have the other two, because the other two in the series is Legend and Underworld. Because that's the second one in the trilogy, and I don't have the other two, like I said. Splinter Cell Stealth Action Redefined by Tom Clancy. I haven't really played Splinter Cell, to tell you the truth, which I know is terrible because the series is very known and very famous for what it is. Kind of like, and it's a shooter game for sure. I guess you can say it's an action-adventure shooter style stealth type game. I need to get to it one day. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. I don't really know too much about Metal Gear Solid. I only played Metal Gear Solid 5 is the only one I've ever played in the whole entire series. It's pretty bad because they say don't start off playing that game to start off with, but that's the first one I ever played before. and from my memory, it's like an open world style levels. You play as Snake. He does missions, and I think I saw some. Science fiction elements to Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. I saw where I guess it's a spoiler if y'all haven't played it yet. But he had like a metal arm or something, and the metal arm that he had in the 5th game, he was like shooting out electricity or something like that. So it's pretty interesting stuff. I just got to really get into the series. Metal Gear Solid 3. This game is part of a set. See, at the bottom right there, it even says part of a set. But yeah, Rogue Galaxy. It looks like it would play like Final Fantasy. Speaking of Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy X. So Final Fantasy, and just like Rogue Galaxy is an RPG style action adventure game. Upgrade your weapons and stuff like that. Final Fantasy 11, which got remastered on the Switch and other platforms as well. I think it's known as the Zodiac, something Zodiac. I think that's what the title of the remaster is. EverQuest Online Adventures, which can no longer be played anymore, because the PS2 does not support online anymore. So I just have it. And I think they came out with another EverQuest game. If I can find it for a decent price, I'll probably get it too. Haven Call of the King. It's an action-adventure platformer. Vex. Action-adventure platformer. Grand Theft Auto 3. Open world style games. Most of y'all should know what Grand Theft Auto is. It's a very famous series. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I think I'm missing like 1 or 2 games. State of Emergency, which there's a sequel, but I don't have it at the moment. It looks like it would play like Dead Rising, except it's not fighting against zombies. That's what it kind of looks like. So it should be an interesting game to play. Jaws Unleashed. Instead of you playing as the people trying to run away from the shark, you actually play as Jaws himself, which is kind of cool. As it reads on the back right here, devour everything in sight. As I was saying, terrorize the island community, wreak havoc with, I'm probably not saying that word right, with range of underwater, surface, and air attacks. So you pretty much play as the shark and you're terrorizing everybody instead of the other way around, which is cool. I have allergies real bad. Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Pretty cool, interesting game because you have a camera within the game and you can take photos of within the game itself. And this is a really good horror series. I plan to get some more in the series. It's a survival horror. And they made some Silent Hill movies, and they are pretty good in my opinion. Full Spectrum Warrior. That needs to go with the Army shooter games. I need to make sure I put that in there with them. Know how I feel about sports titles, so I'm just going to go through these. Don't care for them, but I have them. All-Star Baseball 2003. Madden 2003. Madden 2005. I know everybody, a bunch of people's wanting Madden on Switch, and hopefully it will happen. Madden 08. NCAA 08 football. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. And he won the Masters this year, so that was good for him. NBA Live 2002. I created a cover for it. I got to rebuy it full cover. NBA Live 2004. NCAA 07 March Madness. Alright, Resident Evil Code Veronica X Survival Horror Series is what Resident Evil is mainly known for. Resident Evil Outbreak. There is a Volume 2, but I don't have it yet. Fantastic Resident Evil game right here, Resident Evil 4. You play as Ava and Leon S. Kennedy. Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Awesome style agent playing video game series. You play as an agent, and he's going around assassinating people with his guns. And I don't know too much about it, but I have played a little bit of the series, and it's very, very fun. Hitman Contracts, and the levels are very, very open world in each of the games, of my knowledge. Hitman Blood Money, and this one includes a bonus disc. Yeah, so you got the main game right here, and then the bonus disc, which is a sneak preview videos and screenshots. Right there. Max Payne. I got this in a pickups video. I have been wanting to get this series and play it, so now I have the first one. I know the levels are very open world type levels. Don't know too much about the series, but I did see the Max Payne movie, and I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really good. I created a cover for this, but I'm definitely going to rebuy it. Guitar Hero, the original. Rhythm-based music games, basically all of that they are, but they are really fun though. Playing like classic rock music in the background, you gotta play through it. Good stuff. Guitar Hero 2. Almost done. Trying to see if I can get through this. Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. Guitar Hero Aerosmith. DJ Hero. You have a DJ controller that you can play with. It was in one of my videos. I think it was my controller collection video, I think. American Idol. You have to have a microphone, and I believe I do have it. High School Musical Sing It, microphone and sing, and that's how you play the game. Same goes for American Idol. Fisherman's Bass Club. It's a real life fishing video game style. Sims. Don't have too much to say about this, but it's Sims. Not really a fan of the series, but I have it. God of War, my favorite series of all time. Open world, puzzler, awesome adventure platformer series, hack and slash. Love this series. Last game, God of War 2. And this is a 2-disc. If you don't already know, I'll open it up and show it. It's 1 disc, 2 disc. So the 2 disc is special features of documentaries of how they created the game and all that stuff. It's really, really cool. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button and like button also. Share with your friends if you don't mind. And please comment, ask me a question or comment in general. And if you don't mind also, hit the notification bell down below. And you'll be notified when I upload another video or when I go live. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye.